Hey everyone, I thought it would be nice to connect again. I'm about 75% moved back into the office here. Still need to get some things on the wall, but for the most part, moved back in, and I think for the most part, got the dust out of here. Tons of dust from the sanding when they painted, and getting that off the books in my library, that sort of thing. It took a little bit, but getting there. I want to thank all the folks who were on the renovation committee. Thanks so much for the work that you did. It is tremendous. Just love how the sanctuary turned out. Heard lots of just positive comments. Thanks to all you guys for the work that you put into that. I'm sure you're tired of looking at colors and samples, and that work's finally completed. So thanks so much. A good job. This Sunday, I encourage you to be here at church. It is going to be an exciting Sunday. Brian Martin from Weaverland Mennonite Church is going to be here with us. He's going to be leading both the adult Sunday school class, and he's going to have the message. And Brian, have gotten to know him over the years, appreciate him so much, a good brother, and I think he's going to really bring a lot of insight for us for this Sunday. So please be here. It's part of our attempt to get to know some of the leaders in our district, in the Weaverland district. And so this is one of those opportunities that you have to meet another leader in the district. So I encourage you to be here. Brian, what he's talking about this Sunday, he worked on with his master's degree, completing his master's degree. So I know he's put a lot of work into this for a long time, and I think you're going to enjoy what he has to share with us this Sunday. So be here. It'll be good. As far as messages go, I'm working on sermons for next year. It seems kind of odd. We're in the middle of the summer, but already thinking about next year. What are the sermons that we're going to have as far as series go? Reading a number of books. There's some possibilities that we'll do some books, kind of studies on some of those things. Try to keep the sermon series 4 or 5 sermons. That's kind of the aim. But some of the material out there is very good. We want it to be Bible-based, and it takes a lot of work in preparing for sermons. So that sermon series and that whole schedule, working on that right now. Last thing I want to talk to you about, and it has something to do with the schedule coming, the sermon schedule for next year coming up. One of the books that I've just finished up was Experiencing God by Henry and Richard Blackaby. I've got to tell you, if you've never read the book, go and do it. It's an older book. It's been revised several times and just read through the last revision, and it really is an excellent book. How to hear God's voice, how to know God's will for your life. And I think you would benefit from it. So I encourage you to go out there, buy a copy. It's a little bit longer book, but a lot of stories in there, things that Henry would have experienced while being a pastor in a church, ways that God has spoken to him. And one of the things that sticks out to me is join God where he's at work. And so as a leadership team, we try to look around our community and see where's God at work and how can we join with him. We don't need to reinvent the wheel, and we certainly don't want to do ministry by ourselves and doing it our way. So we ask, where is God at work and how can we join with him? And I think that would be a key for you in your life. How can you make the most of your time here on earth? It's by being in the center of God's will. And so where's he working and how can you join with him? That's what I have for us this week. Again, good to be back with you, making some of these tapes again. Good to be back in the office here, and just trying to catch up this week. Have a great week. See you on Sunday.